morning. My name is Lucky Sharma, working as an assistant professor in CSE department in AKEGC. Now, today's topic is string. What is a string? A string is a data type, is a sequence made up of one or more individual characters, where a character could be a letter, a digit, white space, or any other symbol. A string is contiguous, is a series character delimited by single, double, and even the triple quotes. Now, for example, variable 1 is hello world and variable 2 is Python programming. What is this? This is a string. Now, accessing the values of a string, how can we access the values of a string? In this, we can access variable 1. First, we have to declare variable 1, then variable 2, and then the value is variable 1, 0. What is 0? We can count from here. We can count from here. So the value is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total characters are 8 characters. Now print variable 2. What is variable 2? 1 colon 5. 1 colon 5 is YTHO. YTHO. Now, updating a string. How can you update an string? You can update an existing string by reassigning the variables to another string. The new value can be related to its previous value or to completely differently string altogether. How can you update the string? Here variable 1 is hello world, print is update string. What is update string? Variable 1 place 6 is Python. So, updated string is hello Python. Means 6. The value of 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? Is 6th value. So, what we have to write here? We have to write Python. Now, slicing of a string. What is slicing of a string? To access a range of characters in a string, method of slicing is used. Slicing in a string is done by using a slicing operator, that is colon. Colon is used for the slicing of a string. Here, string 1 is smile students. Print initial string. What is string? Initial string is this is print string, and this is also correct. This my slicing string characters, third and second last characters. Now, what is the output? Initial string. What we have to print? Initial string. And what is the initial string? Smile students. And then what we print? 3 colon 12. What is this? This is Ali students, means the character in which the values are defined. Now, formatting of a string. How can you format a string? A string in Python can be formatted with the use of format. With the use of format method, which is very versatile and powerful tool for formatting of strings. Format method in string contains curly braces. Okay, now what is this? String 1. Curly braces means how can we format, and we can format our string by using the format character. Now print string 1. What is string 1? Positional formatting. This here we can format the value, format the default value. Here we can format the positional formatting, means string 1 is this format clever, very, and students. Print string in positional order. So positional order is 0, 1 and 2. The output is very clever student. And in positional order, very clever student means 0. 0 is very, 1 is clever, and 2 is students. Now, built-in function. What are built-in function in string? First is capitalize. It returns a copy of the string. Only its first character capitalized. Syntax is string dot capitalize. This is an example. Now, next is count. What is count? The count method returns the number of occurrences of substring in the range start and end. Optional arguments start and end are interpreted as a slice notation, and its syntax is string dot count sub start end. Next is find. Find method determines if the string occurs in a string or in a substring of string. If the starting index, beginning and ending index and are given. Now, what is the syntax? String dot find. String beginning is 0 and end is the length of the string. Next is index. The index method determines if the string occurs in a string or in substring of a string. If the starting index, beginning and ending index end are given. This method is same as find but raises an exception if sub is not found. And the syntax is string dot index, string beginning and end, the length of the string. The len method returns the length of the string, means how many characters are there in the string. For example, print length of the string, length string. And what is the string? String is, this is the string example wow. So the length of the string is 32. Next is join. Join method returns a string in which the string elements of the sequence have been joined by the string separator. That is string dot join sequence. Means what is sequence? This is the sequence of the element to be joined. Suppose we have two elements. We have number of elements is 2. So how do you join these elements? That is, string is this, and by using this space you can join the 3 elements, that is A, B and C. How we can join? We can join by this. If we are here write dot, then how we will do? A dot B dot C. Next is lower. The lower method returns a copy of the string in which all case-based characters have been lowercase. Means this is a string example wow. So string is lower. Now the total string is in small letters or in lower case. Upper method returns a copy of a string in which all case characters have been uppercase. Title method returns a copy of the string in which characters of all the words are capitalized. Max method returns the maximum alphabet characters from the string. Means this method gives the maximum alphabet characters. For example, string is, this is a string example really. So print max character. What are max characters? Max character is Y and next max character is X. Min method returns the minimum alphabet characters from the string. Replace method returns a copy of the string in which the occurrence of the old have been replaced with the new, optionally restricting the number of replacements to the max. Next is swap case. Swap case method returns a copy of the string in which all the case based characters have had their case swapped. Means string dot swap case. What example string is? This is a string example wow. Print string swap case. This is now what here we can do? This is in lower case. After swapping, the whole string is in capital letter or in uppercase. That is, this is string example wow. All the cases are swapped. Now the center returns centered in a string of the length width. Padding is done using the specified fill characters. Default filler is a space. In this you have to write a string dot center width and fill characters. Now start with This method start with this colon. This method checks whether the string starts with the string, optionally restricting the matching with the given indices, starts and ends. Ends with this, it returns true if the string ends with specified suffix, otherwise returns false, optionally restricting the matching with the given indexes, start and end. This is strip. Strip method returns a copy of the string in which all characters have been stripped from the beginning and at the end of the string, default white space characters, and the syntax is string speed, strip and characters. Parameters, characters, the characters to be removed from the beginning or end of the string, and return value. This method returns a copy of the string in which all the characters have been stripped from the beginning and end of the string. Now is digit. This method checks whether the string consists of digit only. Means in this method we have to check if there is any character. This method is only applicable for the digits only. Digits means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only the digit in the strings. Is numeric method check the whether the string consists of only numeric characters. This method is present only on Unicode objects. Is space method checks whether the string consists of white spaces. Is upper check whether the case based characters, letters of the string are uppercase, and that is string dot stripe. Now what example here? This is a string example. Wow. Now print string dot stripe, that is star. So output is this is a string example. Wow. Next is I stripe. This method returns a copy of the string in which all characters have been striped from the beginning of the string. Default white space characters means in this you have what is the syntax? String dot stripe characters. Example, this is a string example. Wow. And print string dot strip and string. This is a string example. Wow. What you have to print? You have to print this star. And what is the output? Output is this is string example. Wow. Clear? Now this is a string example, that is wow, and here you have to print star. Now the star has to be printed. Now R stripe method returns a copy of the string in which all characters have been striped from the end to the end of the string. Default white space characters means we have not considered this white space characters. Syntax string dot R strip characters. Now example string is this is a string wow. Now print what you have to print this. Now string this is a string this, and print star. Now what you have to print star. So in this print before writing this has to be print, and after writing this has to be print. Now is alphanumeric method checks whether the string consists of alphanumeric characters, whether the string contains alphanumeric characters or not, and the syntax of this is string dot is alphanumeric. And for example this is we have declared this 2016. Now here no space, here there is no white space. Print string dot is alpha numeric, and next string what we have defined here wow, and string is alpha numeric. So what is the output? Output is true or false. Now what's the output? Is this 2016? No white space required. So is alphanumeric, is this value contain alphanumeric values? Yes, this is numeric value, this is alpha bet value. So the output is true, and this is how there is no numeric value, so output is false. Is alpha means this method only checks whether the string consists of alphabet characters only. Only alphabets characters, no numeric value has to be present. That is string dot is alpha. Means what is this? Is string this, and print string dot is alpha. This is string example wow. String dot is alpha means this there is only alphabet values are there, no numeric values are there. So here the output is true, and this is an string example. String dot is alpha means here the white character, white space also included, that's why the output is false. Is digit value only check whether the string consists of digits only. Only the digits are to be present, no alphabets are present. For example 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and A, B, C. This is alphanumeric, this is numeric. So is digit only contains the numeric value. If we are getting these values only 0 to any number, then the output is true, otherwise the output is false. This is here the alphabet, only the alphabet value is given, that's why the output is false, and only the digits are present, the output is true. Next is lower. Is lower method checks whether all the case based characters letters of the string are lowercase. All the alphabets are in small letters or in lowercase, and the syntax is string dot is lower. String dot is lower. This is string example wow, and this is string example wow. Here this is in uppercase and all the alphabets are in lowercase, and here all the alphabets, all the characters are in lowercase. So the value of this is string is dot is lower means this is in uppercase, so the output is false, and for this the output is true. Is numeric method checks whether the string consists of only numeric characters, only the numeric characters. This method is present only on Unicode objects, only the on Unicode objects this syntax has to be worked. What is this? This is string dot is numeric. String dot is numeric. Now string is this 2016. String dot is numeric, and this is the value, this is the digit, and string dot is numeric. Which one is true and which one is false? Here we can also contain the alphabets, so the output is false, and here the output is true. Next is space. Is space checks whether the string consists of white space or not. If there is white space, the value is true. If there is no white space, the value is false. And the syntax string dot is space. This is the string, and string is, this is string example. Wow, sorry, this is the string 1. String 1 is, this one is the string 1, and print string dot is space is the syntax. String 2 is, this is a string example. Wow, string is space, string dot is space syntax. Now here we can see the white space is present. Here there is no white space, so the value is true, and here the value is false. Is title method checks whether all the case based characters in the string following non case based characters are uppercase and all other case based characters are lowercase. For example, syntax is string dot is title, and example string, this is a string example. Wow, string dot is title, and this is a string example. Wow, string is this. This is the syntax. So here the is title method checks whether all the case based characters in the string following non case based characters are uppercase and all other case based characters are lowercase. So the example, this is true and this is false. Clear? Is upper method checks whether all the case based characters of the string are uppercase. In this, the values, if the alphabets are in uppercase, the value is true, otherwise the value is. Thank you.